So just take a few moments to check your sitting position. It should be as comfortable as possible while allowing you to remain wide awake and alert. So the main factor there is the back being straight and vertical. If you're seated cross-legged, it's good to have a posture where you're kind of well supported. Sometimes, it's helpful to have a cushion under the knee so that you've got 3 points of support for the body so that it doesn't wobble. If you're not able to sit in a half lotus or full lotus. And let's take a moment to listen to our body. Just bring your awareness inward to notice how you're feeling in your body. Is there a lot of energy sloshing around? Or is the energy still? Is it bright and wide awake? Or is it a bit dull and sluggish? Are the muscles tensed up and tight? Or are they relaxed? If there's any muscle tension, just bring your awareness to whichever place you're feeling that. And as you breathe in and out, just let that tension go. And begin to let go of the busy thoughts as your body settles, so your mind will also settle and become calm. The thoughts will come and go, but there's no need for us to give them too much attention. Just allow them to come and go, and they will become quiet with time. So bring your awareness to the breath, just allowing the breath to rise and fall in a natural rhythm. And that itself has a calming effect. You may want to take 1 or 2 deeper breaths. And letting the breath all the way out helps to release muscle tension. So let's do that 2 or 3 times. Breathe in deeply and then let it all the way out. You might want to move your shoulders a little bit, just loosen up those muscles, let the body settle. Almost like a rag doll, but with the spine straight to keep that sense of brightness and alertness in the mind. And then just let the mind rest on the breathing. It's rising and falling with the breath. And if a thought arises, just let it come and go, and come back to the breath. So now, as the mind is a little bit more centered, let's take a moment to reflect on the reason that we're here this evening, taking some time to connect with the Dharma teachings. So each of us may have slightly different reasons that led to us becoming interested in practicing the Dharma, the Buddha's teachings. It's good to connect with our own root, if you like, what led to you coming to the conclusion that this is a very important thing in your life. But in any event, it has something to do with recognizing that many of the things we pursue in life don't really have any ultimate meaning. Conventional career success, money, travel, all of these things that we like to do or to have, although they may be very enjoyable, etc., but we have a deeper need to do something with our life that is in some deep sense meaningful and worthwhile. Then we need to investigate what that might be. And this quest has led us to the Buddha Dharma, the Buddha's teachings, especially the Mahayana Dharma, based on our purpose being to bring authentic happiness and true freedom from suffering, not only to ourselves, but to all beings. It's a very high aspiration, and this was the aspiration that caused the Buddha to embark on his journey to enlightenment. So we have the example of the Buddha showing that this is possible. So in a moment, I'm going to share the screen with the image of the Buddha. We can take a moment to look at this image, really take in Whether or not the Buddha actually looked anything like this, we don't know. But this we can regard as a picture of the state of enlightenment, if you like. So here is a person who did exist and who did reach the state of having freed their mind from all trace of self-centered, egotistical motivation, completely saturated with infinite loving kindness and compassion for all beings without any discrimination. And also having this perfected wisdom mind that sees reality as it is without distortion, having a perfect understanding of how to lead each and every being out of suffering to this same state of highest enlightenment. So you may or may not have a spiritual teacher, a guru, someone that you recognize in that role in this life. If not, then in what follows, just have the mind that the Buddha himself is your own personal teacher, your own guru. If you do have someone that you recognize as a guru, then you should think there is no separation, no difference at all between your guru and Shakyamuni Buddha in this image. It's just a different form, different body, but the mind is exactly the same mind, same person, just appearing in this particular form at the present time. So this is our example of an enlightened mind, enlightened being. And therefore, because your guru, who is Shakyamuni Buddha, has these qualities of perfect wisdom and perfect compassion, therefore, they are suitable for you to place your trust in them as the guide, the refuge, the one to whom we can turn when we don't know which way to turn. So really vividly imagine now that the Buddha, who is one with your guru, is seated in front of you at this moment on this beautiful throne with the lotus and the moon cushion and sun cushion made of light, wearing robes of a monk with a radiant golden hued body. This representing this perfected state of pure wisdom and boundless compassion. And turning your mind towards the Buddha and his teachings and the spiritual community that he created. Then we will just meditate very briefly on refuge and bodhicitta. So refuge means to place our trust in the Buddha, the Dharma teachings, and the spiritual community, the Sangha. to commit to the Buddha's path. Vichitta, mind of enlightenment, means to set your heart on attaining the same state of enlightenment as a Buddha, purely out of compassion, wanting to free all beings from suffering. So with that compassionate intention, then I'm going to recite the bodhicitta verses. Now, share again. Okay. So here we are. 3 times. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I go for refuge until I am enlightened. By my merit from giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I go for refuge until I am enlightened. By my merit from giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I go for refuge until I am enlightened. By my merit from giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. We also do the mandala offering. So this is just in recognition of what we're receiving from the Buddha. Then it's very auspicious to make an offering. Can be an actual offering or visualized offering. So here we're visualizing the whole world in the form of a pure land, beautiful place with all kinds of beautiful objects. Some of them are mentioned in the prayer, but there are many other ones. All kinds of, whatever is most beautiful in this world, transformed into a completely pure form. We offer all of this to the Buddha and to the spiritual teacher, the Guru. The universal ground, purified with flowers and incense spread, becomes the pure realm of divine wisdom view. Magnificent Mount Meru is beautifully adorned with continents, sun and moon. May all sentient beings enjoy this pure land. Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niryatayami. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's not worked out. Okay. So now the Buddha comes to the crown of your head. And strongly imagine that he's actually there in a body of pure light. And golden light flows from the Buddha's body into your body, purifying all your confusion, your suffering, any sickness, any negative mind. Feel that your mind completely merges with the mind of the Buddha, the mind of your Guru, the enlightened mind. Just totally pure, totally clear and calm, pervaded by the energy of love and compassion. Just rest in that space of purity and clarity. And when you feel ready, just begin to relax your concentration and slowly bring the meditation to an end.